Hey, good evening, football fans from Mzansi. It's still Heritage Day. It is our second game of the day. It is Sundowns versus Marumo Gallants. We're going to be breaking it down with our analyst Thuso Phala. But before we do get started, please make sure you guys visit www.easybets.co.za. And for those that want to start their betting journeys, we'll make you a nice sweet deal. We'll coin an extra $50. All you need to do is just use our promo code TK50. You'll see it right there on screen. And then you'll be up and away. But remember, please, make sure you do subscribe to TK Solutions TV on YouTube. Like, subscribe, share our content. And more importantly, do comment, let us know how we're doing. I know a lot of you guys have been missing TK, but TK is not here. You're dealing with your boy Steezy. It is what it is. Azish, another match day review. I'm not alone. I'm with my Mr. Evergreen here. I'm not going to say Thuso Phala. I'm going to say Laza.
Away, Mr. Steezy.
How are you, Laza?
Sharp, my brother.
Good, my brother. As you guys know, we're not alone. We're with Easy Bets. Make sure that you guys visit www.easybets.co.za for your betting journeys right here on TK TV Solutions. Make sure you guys do like, subscribe, and follow. Also, those comments, the important.
Very important.
Yeah, we need those comments. We need to know what you guys think. And they always asking about TK, Guys, it's us now. We are holding down the show, guys. So please do enjoy us. Let's keep it moving. Sundowns versus Marumo Gallants. Oh, what can I say about Marumo Gallants? It's been a tough start to the Premiership for them. 3 games, 3 defeats. Sundowns, Golden Arrows, and Kaizer Chiefs in no particular order. Your take?
Yeah, very difficult for a new team to start your campaign with the Chiefs. Golden Arrows away, come back and play a Sundowns. 3 in a row, and it's 3 defeats. And you know where the PLK owners, if you lose 3 in a row, the alarm bells start going off. Hey. So, but hopefully, they'll keep Mr. Danny on the boat. Yeah. And hopefully he just turns that corner. They've been very unfortunate with the fixtures.
Definitely.
With the players also, they got Arubi got injured in the first game. Mulongwani got sent off, so he had to change the squad. He's got new players. I saw Kola was on the bench today.
Yeah.
He's also a live wire for them. And so it's testing times for them, but it's difficult to test your team against the likes of Sundowns and Kaizer Chiefs or Golden Arrows away. So very difficult for them. A positive from the game, Dladla, their right winger, I think, very direct.
Very threatening.
He's the live wire, even the goal came from his cross from the right-hand side. I think that's their strong side. And yeah, moving forward, I think a lot of positives for them. Like, they started opening up, but it was already too late. They already went 4 goals down. They missed a penalty. My friend, the goalkeeper, Mandlebe there, made a mistake.
He was a bit cold, yeah?
Yeah.
He was a bit cold, and I see he went down. He still couldn't get on his hands.
Yeah, man, it's very difficult, but I mean, those mistakes happen, and for him, I just hope he gets over this, because now the 2 keepers are injured. He might be getting the start maybe the following game. So for his confidence also, he's a Kasi boy, also played with the boy. So yeah, a lot of support to him. Hopefully comes back stronger. And yeah, very unfortunate. He tries to go, to be clever there. Just take a touch, warm, yet in the game. Take a charge and hoof it out.
Yeah, nothing wrong.
Nothing fancy, but he'll learn from that. He's still one of those young boys in the PSL. So although he's been around a long time, but he was still very young then. So yeah, but then he learned from that, learning curves. But now the team is in a very difficult situation.
Yeah.
With 3 defeats. It puts them down there, and already now around, you hear the stories that maybe the coach will go fighting relegation.
Yeah.
So it's not easy to be in such a situation also as a player and also as a coach. Now you start seeing the groups in the team. So it's going to be a very difficult season for them.
Yeah, no, definitely. But we hope that Dan can turn it around, and let's just hope that he can be given an opportunity to turn the boat around, like you said. Moving to Sundowns, I mean, there's not lots to say about Sundowns. I mean, it is Sundowns. I think the talking points right now would definitely be around Umangoba and his starting lineup, and him obviously still deciding to keep some key players out. And it's interesting because now the train is moving, and some of these so-called big stars are now being been put on the bench, and the boys that are coming in, they're taking their opportunity. I want to just highlight, as you're going to obviously break down the gameplay, the transitional play, the kind of carpet football that they play. I mean, if Dan plays carpet football, Sundowns makes the carpets, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but he hates the carpet. So there's a boy that I liked. He came on last week, Matthews. He came on. I saw him he's basically goal contribution for every single goal in this game. His movement, his touch, his confidence. I mean, he's got a small frame, but I mean, the way he exerts himself in terms of his play, he's got an educated left foot. What do you think on the boy? And secondly, just gameplay and overall, Ribeiro for me probably takes contender for also maybe for man of the match with Williams. Just break me down, Sundowns. I see them they're just going on and going on and going on. Nothing really changes, eh?
Yeah, as we said last time, that train when it starts moving,
it's moving.
It will be difficult to stop. I mean, Sundowns, they never changed their identity.
Yeah.
Obviously, now there was big talks that Debza is out and Mudau is out.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen with the coach? But the players come in. Diwani came in on the right. Riva comes back in the midfield, Shaluli doesn't start the game, Matthews starts. Still, it's moving.
Yeah.
There's no Tembazwane in the squad. But the team still creates 4-5 chances a game.
Yeah.
So that's a very difficult team to beat. If you go to Gallant and you play that open game, we spoke about it, you go to Sundowns pound for pound, the chances of you winning are slim. You have to play that park the pass game, play on transition, knowing you've got quick wingers,
yeah.
They like to have the ball. So they press when they lose the ball. So every time you saw Marube Galan try to even get on the ball, Sundowns had 3 or 4, 5 players around.
Very quick on the counter press.
And it's difficult for you if you don't practice it to play out. Sundowns, that's their way of playing. The
player comes in, he understands his role, he's in a system. It doesn't change. It's just your technical ability to make sure that you stay in the team. Technically,
that train is moving.
Can I just ask you, just let me derail a little bit. Would you have loved to play for this current Sundowns team?
This one?
Yeah. I know you played for Sundowns, but I'm saying this current team, in terms of the way they play, you look like a kind of guy who was very direct. You like the ball in behind the defenders. You want to sit on the defender's shoulder. But this kind of play, it's not really that kind of football. It's more transitional through the plays, through the different phases of play. Would you have loved to play for this kind of Sundowns, my brother?
No, I enjoy watching them play.
You enjoy watching them play?
Yeah, that football they play, that's shoeshine and PR.
Shoeshine and PR.
Yeah, it's not for me. Not for me. I mean, every player at Sundowns, you can see they're ball players.
Yeah, definitely.
Ball players always love to be on the ball. You see, and Allende, Riva Kutsi, the calmness. Kulisi comes in, it's like, it's not like for them, they know so much about each other, like nothing changes.
Yeah.
As I said, if you're not in the squad, it's very difficult for you to come back.
Yeah.
In that team.
One player I also want to touch on is Peter Shaulila. He obviously comes in, he's given the captain's armband by Rowan. He's obviously, we all know him in the PSL, how dangerous he's been. He hasn't necessarily been on form this season, still looking to find his scoring boots. What would you like to see from him? Because definitely, I think from a football perspective, as a purist fan, Shalulu is a talented player. Is he going through some difficult things at the moment? What do you think could be the problem for him? Maybe not finding the back of the net as yet, and as regularly as obviously he would like to.
It's not really a problem because Sundowns is scoring goals anyway, even though he's not on the score sheet. I think you just go through that phase as a striker. You just need that one goal to get you going. As you saw, like Reina, he just got to the squad, the Sundowns squad, and he got a goal, and then suddenly the confidence changes. When you see him on the ball, he's more confident. He can try things because he got that goal.
Yeah.
So I think Shalulile just needs to start running.
Yeah.
He hasn't found it, but we know his ability, and also he didn't start today. Had he started, maybe we don't know he would have got those goals.
Definitely,
because it was an open game today for them. But you never know. But for him, I think he's a positive player. You can see him in his energy when he comes on. A very positive player, and he's a team player. So with Sundowns, I'm sure they're going to create some few chances for him to get on the score sheet.
No, definitely. I think also when you think of the squad depth in Sundowns, obviously they regularly open up the checkbook when it's the transfer season. Reynas has been brought in. We've just touched on him. He's slotted straight into the team. It gives you competition. So it just kind of shows you the kind of squad that Sundowns has. Even if you're a Themba Zwane, who we deem as soccer fans one of the best players in the country currently, and maybe for some time now, can sit on the bench for an entire 90 minutes. It just shows you that the bravery that Manqoba has taken. And I think a lot of people might look at Manqoba in the beginning saying, questioning, why? Why are you dropping? Why? Tima Rulani, Tima Mang. This guy is coming in and he's putting a fingerprint with the team layer Sundowns, and he's making sure that he's not being questioned about it because the results are there. And I think that's a bold move from him. And, you know, you as a player, I want you to maybe explain to me that as a player like Themba Zwane, how is he feeling right now? What is his attitude in terms of how he needs to approach games as the captain of the team for so many seasons? What does he do to encourage the players? Does he sulk? Does he encourage? Does he help? What? Just maybe give me the mindset of a player like Themba Zwane and the others who are big players but not playing, and the team is moving.
Yeah, I think Themba he's more matured to deal with the situation.
Yeah.
Obviously, there has to be life after Themba at Sundowns, and Sundowns with the younger players like the Matthews, the Allendes. They're looking forward to having to play without a Themba Zwane. Yeah. So I'm sure he understands that. I'm sure he was not looking to play 90 minutes every game this season. He's past that. He's past that 32 years, 33 years old. Yeah. So obviously he knows like now he's grown into the game, and so he's just to guide the team. And obviously when he comes on, he brings that positive energy, that aura around him. It's not about him studying the games. So his presence only in the Sundowns camp, I think, counts, makes a difference for him. I think that's his role now moving forward. Obviously, we enjoy watching him play. But I mean, football, obviously, it's a generational thing that there must be someone who replaces you all the time. And yeah, clearly Sundowns, as we say, that train, when it starts moving and running, I don't see any team stopping that.
Yeah, so I mean, when we started the match reviews, you put your neck on the block. I asked you for early predictions of the season, and you did mention that Kaizer Chiefs would obviously maybe run away from your prediction.
But I did say Sundowns after I watched them. I did say Sundowns, this team.
But a wise man always changes his mind. Eh?
Yeah,
so
all the time.
You've decided to change your mind. You can see that this team is not going to slow down anytime. Eh?
Yeah, no, I see Sundowns retaining the league.
Actually, can't wait for the game against Chiefs and Sundowns, actually. It's going to be a big one, eh?
All right, that's the league decider.
That's the league decider. So early in the season. Yeah, no, I think there's not much to say about this game. We've basically spoken about the two different teams, Murumo Kalan, to what they need to fix. Obviously, Den in some hot water in terms of where he lies on the log. But nonetheless, at Sundowns, not much to say. The boys are running. It's going to be a hot train to stop. And closing words on my side. Matchday reviews brought to you by Easy Bets with your boy Steezy and Laza, Mr. Evergreen.
Away.
Is abonan.
Like and subscribe.
As a plicht toch, bafetu. Cheese.